Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Oh my goodness, I have a pretty exciting Hermes unboxing for you today. And for those of you who are regulars here on my channel, you might be wondering what has gotten into her. I know, I've been talking about purse piece for a while now, and then I made a really spontaneous purchase recently from Louis Vuitton. Got this, and then I did this. So you might be rolling your eyes at me and thinking, what in the world? It's November. I am done for 2020. I am absolutely done. I'm probably going to be very slow in my purchases for 2021 because I did a lot of shopping. For me, a lot more shopping in the year 2020 than I am accustomed to, like significantly more. And I don't know if it's just because I hit a stage in my life and or all the craziness that's happening in the world making me sort of seek out online shopping therapy or window shopping therapy. I think a lot of you can relate, but this was really exciting for me, and of course I want to share with you. So I have got 3 boxes in here. Let's take them all out. 1, 2, okay, I think, again, if you've been here before, you can kind of guess what's in here. I love Hermes bracelets. I know that these are costume jewelry, but I don't care because they're not super expensive and they're just really fun and they give me a pop of accessorizing. So this one my husband got for me recently. It is black leather with the rose gold hardware. This is the CDC 24. And then I think you might have seen this. I wear this a lot. This one here I got in Paris. It is the Click H. I love this one. It goes with everything. And then I also have this one. You may have noticed in some videos. It's one of, well, they're all my favorites. I was going to say this is one of my favorites, but they're all my favorites. This one is the Kelly dog with the beautiful lizard. I love this lizard leather, and also rose gold, and I love this Kelly turnlock. So you're seeing a theme here. I go for the rose gold hardware. I know it may look yellow gold when it picks up on camera, but I'm sort of obsessed with rose gold, particularly from the Hermes jewelry. So I think you can guess what this might be. Let's just open, and this is a true unboxing. I of course saw everything in the boutique and I saw it being all wrapped up, but I did not unbox this when I got home. I saved it for this video. So let's see here. Okay, so this is a really simple one. It is the double, I don't even know the formal names of all these. It's the double rope. Let me see if it says it on the receipt. All right, so what it says on the receipt is Glennon DT Swift Calf Brass Rose Gold Plated Leather Bracelet. It's a lot. It's a mouthful. You can go online. These are available on the website. So this one here I was eyeing for a while. They also have the single one that just goes around once. But the reason why I didn't buy it online, which would have just been easier, is because I wanted to try it on in person and see if this falls out easily. I don't want it to come off of my wrist. But I found it to be really secure because you have to, you'll see. Let me see if I can do this by myself. In the store, of course, the SA was nice enough to help me with this, but I've not tried it on my own. So this goes through like so, and then you kind of pull it through, and you're seeing there's a little sticker there with my size. My size is T2. Oh goodness, okay, so that took more than a minute to get on. So this is going to be one of those bracelets that I'm going to have to ask either my husband or my kids to help me get on. But good news is I think it's going to be really difficult for this to fall out on its own. It would literally have to kind of pull forward and then shimmy to the side and then basically fit right through. So I don't think there is really a high likelihood of that happening. But this is it. Yep, super simple. And then of course I need to remove the sticker with my size. It says T2. I thought it was just really cute. I've got this one and this one. I could probably even double up or mix and match. And they have all different colors. So this is something where you could really kind of stack if you like the stacking look, and maybe even put some pops of color like pink or cream or yellow. So I'm going to have a lot of fun with this one. This one here, the price was $290 US retail. So not too burdensome at all. Okay. So let's just go in size order. Let's go with this one here. And a little hack. I love plants. I think many of you know that. And I have plants all around my apartment. And sometimes I use the Hermes ribbons to kind of decorate the plant, what is it? The vase. So I might use that to kind of put around some of my plants if the ribbon length is okay. Okay. All right, let me stop talking. Let me just focus here. Okay. What is this? Okay, it's a little booklet. Here's the dust bag. Even the dust bag is so thick and luxurious and intricate. So pretty. Okay, this is my very first Hermes bag, you guys. So, and you know I was on the wait list for this one. If you watched my previous videos, I talked about this. Okay. Oh, yes. So this is the mini Eveline, and it is in the gold with the gold hardware. Yes, I went to go see this, and I tried on a couple of different colors, and I saw black and gray and midnight navy. And I really was torn between green, like a bright green, for probably because of my 10-year-old daughter's influence. It's her favorite color. Or camel, which is one of my favorite colors. And this is called gold. And the essay at the time, she was lovely. She said, this color combination is the hardest to come by. It is the most sought after, especially in the Eveline. So I thought, oh, wow, really? Okay. So what are the chances? And she said, oh, I could put you on the wait list. And I thought, well, that will take forever, but sure. Can you tell I'm a little impatient? So I put my name on the wait list, and she asked what color combination exactly, what hardware. I said gold. I really like the gold hardware against the gold camel color. Look at this beautiful, beautiful white stitching contrast. So, so pretty. So precise. So let me open it up. And then this is technically the front. I know a lot of times people wear the bag like this, and it looks really cool like this because you see the big perforated H, and it's very stylish and unique. But this is actually the front, and the snap is here. And if you don't know the history of the Eveline bags, I think you all know that Hermes has a very deep equestrian history. And so this was kind of like a saddle style bag to store all of the horses' equipment, like brushes and stuff like that. I actually did horseback riding in college, and I took care of horses. And horses are one of my absolute favorite animals, so I love the equestrian heritage of Hermes. And then, of course, their own brand heritage and the craftsmanship and all of that. So, yep, here is the bag. It is all raw leather on the inside. And then this will be the strap, I imagine. I didn't even bother to pay attention when my essay was boxing this one up because I was distracted looking at something else. So here it is. It is a cloth wide band strap, so it's going to be super, super comfortable. And if you weren't familiar with the Eveline already, I just want to tell you that this strap, of course, is removable, but is not adjustable. But for me, I'm about 5'5" tall, and it hits perfectly, so that worked out. And then some people play around with this and add different kinds of more playful straps, which is really fun. So here it is. It's definitely soft and smushy. It feels like pebbly butter on the outside. I love how malleable it is. Some people do get the organizers or shapers for the inside. I might do that, but I kind of like the feeling of it just sort of raw like this. So we will see. So let me just put a couple of my items in here just to see, because I didn't do this in the store. I just want to see really quickly. So if you put an iPhone 7 Plus sized phone or case in there standing up, it fits nicely. I wonder if it will go in. It's not going to go in horizontally, so I would stand it up. I'm just going to put just a few items that I have here. So my mini O case, my card holder, my key pouch. That's pretty much all I need, really. If I wanted to put my coin purse, I can. But I probably would keep that out and just put in some sunglasses. So I don't know how you feel about this, but because of the perforation, and this was so that the horse's equipment, if wet, could kind of breathe and dry. So really smart design to have the perforation, but you can see the items inside your bag, which I don't mind at all. I'm fine with that. If you were to get an organizer from 7RP, they are very well known for Hermes organizers. Then you would see the color of the felt inside. So if you wanted it to be a different color for a contrast or the same color as your bag, that's up to you. So because I am very much a minimalist in what I carry usually, I feel like it would just be like this: my phone, my keys, and my card holder, and then maybe a pair of sunglasses. And it's super light and so just smushy, and then you can just secure this. I know there are the larger sizes, but I feel like they're just too big on my frame and they look very slouchy. And I think the slouchy look is really cute on many people, but for me, it just kind of overtakes me. So I did go for the mini size and I'm really, really happy. So let's put the strap on. So here you go. Really simple. I feel like this is a great casual, light, minimalist bag from Hermes. Some would say it's a starter bag. I don't know if I like the connotation of that, because then it sort of assumes that you go higher and higher and higher in price point, or maybe even bigger and bigger than the Evelyn. I'm happy with this. It may be my first, last, and only Hermes bag. I don't know. I do think that there's a strong chance that as I get older, I'm in my early 40s, maybe as I get a little bit older, I might start to have eyes for the Birkin or the Kelly. But for now, I'm not really craving that, if that makes sense. So really, really happy this fits my lifestyle. So let me get on to the last unboxing, but I'll put her here so that you can have some eye candy. Oh, by the way, in terms of price, for those of you who are curious, this is $1,800 US retail. Okay, so let's get to the last, the big box. Dun, 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 dun. Oh my goodness. Okay, so this is a cashmere scarf, 100% cashmere, and I got the one that has the beautiful fringe, and then of course camel again, and I happen to have been wearing my camel coat when I went, so of course camel on camel, I just went kind of crazy. And then it has this beautiful pop of red. It's like an orangey red. It's really, really pretty. I don't know, the color combo I thought was really nice. So when you open it up, it's going to be hard to show on camera, but it has this sort of like diamond pattern, as you can see. So you can kind of fold it all different ways. If you wanted to have the red show more, if you wanted to have the camel show more, or mix and match it. It's really large. Let me see if it says the size on the tag. Okay, so it says 70 by 175 centimeters. So if you are interested in this one here, and the price is $1,025 US retail, which I know is a lot for a scarf, and I've been pretty cheap with my scarves. I've been wearing the same scarves for like 10-20 years, and they're all kind of, they're fine, they're totally fine, but they're all kind of like worn and pilling and all of that. So I thought this would be a nice investment piece in terms of, you know, a really high quality cashmere scarf that I can wear hopefully for the rest of my life. So yeah, and if you look at places like Acne Studios, they make some really beautiful cashmere scarves. They're going to cost you about $450 to $500. So I know this is double that, but I wish you could feel just how luxurious this cashmere is. The quality is, it's really amazing. Not all cashmere is the same. We all know that. Like, you can buy a cashmere sweater from H&M or Uniqlo, and then you can get a cashmere sweater from Loro Piana, and it's totally different quality, right? So this is just absolutely so soft and so thick and so warm to the touch. So hopefully I can style this for you guys and do some mod shots at some point. I'll probably wind up putting mod shots on my Instagram first. That's what I usually do. So if you don't follow me on Instagram already, you may want to do that. It's the same name as my channel. But can you imagine? Look at this. I love this. I love this look with my cashmere coat, and I have also camel colored leather gloves that I really adore. So it's very much a camel vibe. And then I've got this one here. So yeah, just really happy with all three purchases. I know I kind of went a little bit, I don't want to say crazy, because I am still very thoughtful and disciplined with my money management for sure. And I do want to put out a PSA, because I know there are a lot of young ladies out there that are watching this channel, and I hope that my reviews and comparison videos and detailed shots and all of that are really helpful for you in making decisions for your purchases. But at the same time, I don't want anyone out there thinking that I'm just recklessly shopping and going nuts, because I still save more than I spend, and I never, ever, ever shop on debt, ever. So I just want to put that out there, not to say that I judge anyone who buys on debt, but I don't want anyone to think that that's what I do and think that that's what is normal. Sometimes in the YouTube community, these hauls and these like mega shopping videos make it feel like it's normal everyday life to go and buy thousands and thousands of dollars worth of things, like frivolous luxury items. And I know I do that from time to time, but I am just really conscious of my spending and very mindful. And like I said, saving more and saving first before I spend. So I hope that message comes across clearly for anyone who is working really hard, paying off their debt, trying to either become debt-free or stay debt-free. None of this stuff is really ever worth going into debt for. I hope you know that. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Please give it a thumbs up if you did. If you are new to my channel and you enjoy this type of content, please hit that subscribe button and join the fun. Thanks so much, everyone. Till next time. Bye.